Hey y'all, Shonda here. So I want to share with you guys a crazy, not crazy, but a download, a message that I got from my ancestors and from spirit. And sometimes they have to check you. Like sometimes they got, it's all love and light, but sometimes they gotta give you that real, and they have to keep it a buck with you to give you some perspective so you can move forward, and so you can really get to your lessons, get to your wisdom, and get to the next chapter and season that you want so bad for yourself. So, um, I wrote it down because I won't mess it up, okay? But it's about when we walking around, and sometimes we may know it, sometimes it just might be our usual way of thinking. But when you are walking around in your life and you are playing victim, when you're like, woe is me, this is going on in my life, and this is going on in my life. And it's not saying that you don't have challenges or issues or problems. It's about the perspective and the mindset that we are allowing ourselves to marinate in. And what that turns into is you play victim. It's like, oh, my life is like this, and I really just want it to look like this, and my life is like this, and I wish it was just like this. And they're like, all you doing is playing victim. And what Spirit was saying was like, it don't matter what job you chose. It doesn't matter the person you chose, the house you chose. No matter what, you would be exactly where you are right now in this moment, no matter what decision you would have made in the past. And what Spirit is saying is your wounds was still the same, your vibration was still the same, your frequency was still the same, the energy you was out here putting out was still the same. So exactly where you are would have been exactly where you would have been if you would have chose New Orleans over LA, if you would have chose Timbuktu over Arkansas. It don't matter. You would be exactly where you are because your frequency would still be the same, your spiritual wounds would be the same, your limiting beliefs would be the same, your self-doubts, your fears, your insecurities, everything would have still been the same because you were still in that same place. So stop feeling bad for yourself and feeling like, oh, I'm just out here trying to make it. Like, no, it's time to put all that off, because what you're really doing in that moment, and what we are really doing in that moment, we're blocking our blessings. We're closing the door to abundance, because victimhood is not connected to abundance. Victimhood is not connected to blessings. And when you have the answer, and our answer is our healing, when you want your get out of jail free card, because what it is we lock ourselves in these cages and we wrap a lock around it, and then we pretend that somebody else got the key to our freedom and our peace and our happiness and our self-worth. And that's not how it works. You have the key. Your connection to source, your connection to God, your connection to love and light, your connection to your own worthiness, your connection to your own sense of value, all of it is down on the inside of us. We have the key. Nobody else. Your partner, your kids, your job, your bank account, ain't none of that the key to our self-worth and our self-love. And as long as we play victimhood, we'll never get to where we want. We'll always keep attracting the same situations because we're not healing. We're not changing our vibration. We're not changing our frequency to attract better things in our lives, to attract the things that we want. We're not working on having the mindset to being able to even handle them. So all of those things are important. So I want to give it to y'all the way it was given to me because I don't want to mess it up. All right. So it's what Spirit was saying, that no matter what you chose or who you chose, or your life will still look the same. The person might be different, but the energy of the situation would still be the same. It would still be there because your vibration and your frequency, your spiritual wounds and your limiting beliefs that you had in that time, it's still there. So it's time to get out of victim mode. You have to get out. You have to get out of jail free card, which is your healing. And when you can accept that, you are exactly where you are supposed to be, when you can accept that you are exactly where you are supposed to be, then you can start to feel the gratitude that you keep telling yourself that you have, the gratitude that you're saying, the gratitude that you're telling yourself, and the gratitude that you keep telling yourself you should have, you will actually start to feel it in your body. You will start to feel lighter and clearer. Get out of victim mode so that your compassion and your self-acceptance and acceptance of others can open the doors to your next dimension. So when we are thinking about getting out of victimhood, taking responsibility for where we are, because no matter what you would have chose last Monday over what you would have chose 5 years ago, we would be exactly where we are right now and in this moment. So let's accept it. If you don't like it, take responsibility for it, change it and shift it. Heal the wounds in your body, heal the wounds in your spirit, and change them and do the correct mindset shift that you need. Spirit, soul, body, your mind, shift everything. It all has to work. You can't do one without the other. You got to shift the whole thing to get to what you want for yourselves, to get to what we want for ourselves. And we cannot do that sitting in a corner, journaling, feeling bad for ourselves, or sitting in a corner, going on a walk, complaining about life, calling your friend and venting to her about all the things you want to happen and how you wish it would have been all this and all that. Get clear on what you want. Stop playing victim. Take responsibility. Educate yourself on how to shift it. Get the lesson so you don't have to get put in the same situation again. Heal it in your body, heal it in your spirit, and then shift your mind so you can get to exactly the kind of life that we want for ourselves. So that thing hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm telling you, I was standing outside like this. Oh. So I just wanted to share it with whoever else needs to hear it. Let's just get to work. We can do this. We got the key. We got the answer. Everything we need is down on the inside of us. So sending y'all some love and light. Happy healing. Keep going.